Okay. So hi, my name is Sean, and my team consists of Findra, Mika, and Lita, and our team is called Integrate. Okay. So research has shown that 85% of employment is the resulted from networking. So right now, I want everybody to pretend that you're starting a new life, you're starting a new job, okay? And you're in this networking event. You're excited. Who should I talk to? So over at the bar is an elderly and a younger guy. Who will you talk to and why? My team, Integrate, will say that we will talk to the elderly because he has much more to offer: experience, knowledge, and networking. So if you were to put the Sweden population, the whole of Sweden population, in the networking event, 1 out of 5 people are actually retired elderlies. So that is a vast amount of networking opportunity. So why are we not appreciating them? So in Integrate, we will change that.
As we were very familiar with Brexit, what happened, it also states that, like in London, actually, people votes no for Brexit because London has a lot of immigrant workers. And also from the SFE class, or that's Swedish for immigrant class, that I noticed that a lot of asylum seekers tends to stay in their own circles. So what we pull strings from this, we think that there is no contact whatsoever between the locals and the immigrants, and that is one of the most classic problems that we've seen all over the world. So we think this is one of the problems that we need to address to make contacts.
So our solution is to bring these groups in society together. So we're starting a social service company as our solution, and we're inspired by 400 Contacts ideas of building up networking and providing skills and knowledge to both groups. And we will have events which will bring together existing members of the community, Swedish people, with newly arrived people and anyone who's wishing to make new friends and new connections. So through this, there will be economic, social, and cultural benefits. And we will build on the knowledge that is underutilized, as Sean was saying, from elderlies. And we were considering how best to connect to these very disparate groups as well. We are students, so that's another group which is also arguably segregated. So we're considering connecting to the Retirement Union of Sweden, which has over 400,000 members, and the Swedish Migration Agency. And we're wanting to build on what we learned from 400 Contacts lessons about constantly experimenting and working with participants for them to define the solutions rather than us thinking we know all the answers. So we're going to...
Our program constitutes of a social, an economic, and a cultural aspect, where in the social we will create social activities such as fikas or language cafes, where you can exchange language experiences and learn language together. But it's also a place to feel like your sense of belonging in Sweden and also make new contacts and friends. And that's one of the economic aspects, that we are in some specific events we will have networking sessions, and we have them not in all, because we have to have the right mindset in these events. And that way we'll also have skill workshops where we will utilize the experience and networks of elderlies. And also through the cultural aspect, we will have enculturation and acculturation activities such as festivals and food, where both the immigrants can get a taste of the Swedish culture, and Sweden can get a tolerance to other different kinds of cultures.
So the unique thing about us is that we target two unique groups, okay? Never before bridging these two groups together. So not only we integrate the migrants into society, we reintegrate the elderly back into society. So it is a simplistic of this idea that make the implementation easily executable. Join us in Integrate, and together we can foster a cohesive community to become a sustainable society. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So Andreas, if Arbetsförmedlingen was a country, would be Uganda, right? This is what I got last time at your presentation. How do you mean by that? Can you come up?
I mean, in terms of budget size, it's like Rwanda. Yeah. But yeah, I think this was an amazing presentation, and I think you put it a lot forward since I met you the last time. You must have had a long night. And I think it's awesome because like you have actually, you know, made something that you can try. Like you could actually do this like tomorrow or tonight if you want to. And you also thought about like the channels that you're going to reach both of these target groups, something that I have had a lot of challenge with. So I think that's going to work out for you.
But we have time for 2 short questions here. Anybody wants to ask anything? If no questions, we get a small break, 2 minutes break, to get some coffee, and then we connect with Spain. And then we have the last group, Kicking Energy Group, to present smart cities. Yeah, take your time, 2-3 minutes, and then we'll come back. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for the great presentation.